On behalf of Robin, Jonah, and Matthew, I want to welcome everyone who has joined us to celebrate Jonah's bar mitzvah. Some of you traveled quite a ways to get here, especially our family and friends from Los Angeles and Memphis, and Florida. Oh yeah, and it means a lot to all of us. I first want to thank Robin for the tremendous effort she has put in the last few months. She's put all this together while starting a full-time teaching position in January. There's been no detail, regardless of how small it may be, that did not get her attention, and she's been able to do it and still retain a sense of humor. Until today. Yeah, today she was sort of difficult. She's made the process fun until today, for the entire family. I'm sure that some of you are thinking, and I quote, "Paul, what exactly did you do?" Well, it's funny that you should all think that, and even though I'm quite insulted, I would be happy to answer that important question. First, you know the medals with the seating assignments? I actually cut out the circles with your names and tables. Well, maybe not all, but most of them. Well, some of them. And I just want you guys to think for a second. Can you imagine, just imagine, everybody with me, the utter chaos we would have if no one knew where to sit? Oh, that itself may be the most significant detail of the entire evening. Second, the food tasting. Because Rob and the boys keep kosher, someone had to be willing to sample the food. I took it upon myself to be that person. I had to try 10 appetizers, 3 main courses, and at least 4 desserts. And most of you know I get sick pretty easily, so you guys can imagine how my evening was after that. It was quite a challenge, but I was able to get through it, and you were all able to reap the benefits of my contribution. Robin spoke a lot about Jonah during the service, and there's so much more that I can say about him, but I want to keep it brief. I have known Jonah for just over 13 years. He met his mother first, and then me. Well, I actually think he may have seen me first. You guys can use your imagination with that one. Sorry. The adults, not the kids. It has been an amazing 13 years so far. While Jonah is my son, I see him more as one of my 2 best friends, he and Matthew. I've coached his little league teams. Guys, stop doing that. For several years, and have traveled all over the country with them to fencing tournaments. Over the last couple of years alone, we have been to Miami, San Jose, St. Louis, Portland, Oregon, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, and we'll be traveling to Louisville, Portland, and Dallas during the coming months. We've had a great time, and I'm lucky we were able to spend so much time together. Jonah is a warm, loving kid who is fun to be around. He has a tremendous sense of humor. He knows when to have fun and also when to be serious. He values his friends. He's not only a responsible older brother, but a good friend to Matthew. Some of you here tonight have had a role in raising Jonah, our family, of course, but also some of our friends, most who happen to be the parents of Jonah's friends, whom we met when Jonah was in nursery school and in the early years at Midland School. I also want to talk about a few individuals here who have really meant a lot to us in the last few years. Our student Rabbi Rebecca Epstein and her husband Barak, who teaches religious school to our kids. Rebecca has worked so hard with Jonah, especially these past few months, preparing him for his bar mitzvah. We wish him good luck this spring when they become first-time parents. So many members of our Hawara are here today, and we are grateful for their support and friendship. We would like to acknowledge our friends and neighbors, Abby and Doug Tuttle. Abby was Jonah's 6th grade math teacher, and we're hoping Doug will hold off retirement until he's had a chance to teach Jonah in high school. You guys can raise your hands up over there, by the way, when I say your names. Mrs. Tuttle was his favorite. Jonah said last year that except for the math, Mrs. Tuttle was his favorite teacher. Doug was also president of Ride Little League for most of the years Jonah participated, and we are grateful for all he did to make it such a positive experience for all the kids. Carolyn and Jed Dorfman, raise your hands, are co-directors of Walt Whitman. The sleepaway camp Jonah and Matthew and Robin attend during the summer. I am thankful they are such good role models for both of our kids and Robin, and create an environment that allows them to grow in so many ways. Jonah loves camp. Although he's only there 7 weeks of the year, he talks about camp the other 45 weeks. We are happy Carolyn and Jed live close by and have become our year-round friends too. Last but not least, we have Jonah's fencing coach, Chico, who is here with his wife, Ellen. Bruce, over there. Bruce Springsteen has his big man, Clarence Clemens. Jonah has his big man, Chico. I cannot begin to tell you the degree of positive influence Chico has had on Jonah. He's been coaching him for the past 4 years, and together we have seen Jonah grow from a novice to one of the top 3 saber fencers in the country in his age group. Together we have comforted Jonah after his losses and been there to celebrate his victories. I actually think that Chico gets more emotional during the competition than either Jonah or Robin or myself. We know that Jonah would not be where he is today without Chico, and we look forward to many years of fencing success. So thank you, Chico. Now, I would like everyone to raise their glasses so that we can toast not only Jonah, but all of you who've come here tonight to be with us to celebrate this joyous occasion. L'chaim. Thank you.